Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about something we all seek in life. Happiness. We all want it, we all dream of it, but very few actually experience it consistently. It's time to change that. Today I'm going to share with you 5 steps to guarantee happiness. Yes, guarantee. These aren't just concepts. These are proven strategies that can radically transform your life, and they're yours for the taking. Taking control of your state is the foundation of happiness because it places the power squarely in your hands. So many people walk through life allowing external circumstances, the opinions of others, or even the weather to dictate how they feel. But this approach keeps you at the mercy of things you cannot control. Imagine waking up on a rainy day and deciding that your mood will be ruined simply because of the weather. One of the simplest ways to take control of your state is by changing your physiology. Your body language, posture, and breath all impact how you feel. If you are slouched with your head down, your energy will match that posture. But if you stand tall, shoulders back, and take deep, powerful breaths, your energy shifts. This isn't just about acting as if you're happy. It's about truly changing your internal chemistry. Even if you don't feel great at first, the act of moving with intention can begin to shift your mood. It's about making the choice to act, regardless of how you feel. Another powerful tool is to shift your focus. If you focus on what you don't have or on the challenges in your life, you'll naturally feel down or stressed. But if you shift your focus to something empowering, something you appreciate, or a goal you're excited about, your emotional state will follow. Remember, the key is not to wait for the world to change for you to feel better. You are the one who can change your state, and when you do, you take control of your happiness. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools we have to shape our emotional state and guarantee our happiness. It's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what's wrong, what's missing, or what we don't have. In a world that often emphasizes the need for more, we can easily overlook the abundance already present in our lives. But when we choose to focus on the positives, to intentionally seek out the good, everything shifts. Gratitude changes our lens, helping us see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems. Practicing gratitude isn't just about saying thank you or acknowledging the good things in your life. It's about developing a mindset that actively seeks out and appreciates the small moments that often go unnoticed. It's about being present enough to recognize when something, even as simple as a warm cup of coffee or a conversation with a loved one, brings joy. The more you practice this, the more you train your brain to automatically focus on what's going well. This mental shift doesn't mean you ignore challenges or pretend everything is perfect, but rather that you focus on what is going right, even amidst difficulties. One of the best times to practice gratitude is first thing in the morning. Before you even get out of bed, take a few moments to reflect on what you're thankful for. It could be the fact that you're alive, the people you love, or the opportunities that lie ahead in the day. By starting your day with gratitude, you set the tone for everything that follows. You begin with a mindset of abundance, and that mindset permeates your actions, reactions, and outlook throughout the day, creating a foundation for lasting happiness. Taking massive action towards your purpose is the key to unlocking fulfillment and happiness in your life. Too many people sit back, waiting for opportunities to come to them or for the perfect moment to start. The truth is, the perfect moment may never arrive. Happiness comes from progress. And the only way to make progress is to take bold steps forward, even when you're uncertain or feel unprepared. The act of doing, of moving toward your vision, creates momentum. And that momentum leads to a sense of accomplishment and joy. When you take action, no matter how small, you begin to build a sense of self-efficacy. This means that you start to trust yourself more. You realize that you're capable of achieving what you set your mind to. Even if you face setbacks or obstacles along the way, the process of moving forward teaches you resilience, problem solving, and adaptability, qualities that contribute directly to it's the sense of growth, the feeling that you're not stuck, but rather in motion, that keeps the spark of happiness alive. One of the most important aspects of taking massive action is aligning that action with your deeper purpose. When your daily efforts are connected to something meaningful, something bigger than just the mundane tasks of life, your actions become infused with energy and passion. It's not just about checking off items on a to-do list. It's about creating impact and progress in the direction of what truly matters to you. Whether it's a career goal, a personal growth milestone, or a meaningful relationship, taking consistent, massive action toward your purpose brings a deep sense of fulfillment. It allows you to look back on your journey and recognize that you're not just surviving, you're truly living with intention and drive. Surrounding yourself with empowering people is one of the most significant steps you can take to ensure your happiness. The people you spend time with directly influence your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. If you're surrounded by negativity, doubt, or pessimism, it becomes harder to maintain a positive outlook on life. But when you're with people who inspire, uplift, and challenge you, your energy shifts, your belief in yourself grows, and your potential expands. The right people don't just make you feel good, they encourage you to be the best version of yourself, and they support you in achieving your goals. Empowering people have a way of seeing your potential before you do, and they'll remind you of it when you're feeling low or uncertain. They push you to take risks, to grow, and to pursue what you really want in life. They celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and they help you see setbacks as learning experiences rather than failures. These are the people who encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and move past your fears. They bring out your courage, your creativity, and your confidence. On the other hand, when you're surrounded by people who constantly criticize, judge, or hold you back, it's difficult to thrive. Toxic relationships drain your energy and diminish your self-worth. They create an environment where your dreams are stifled and your progress is slowed. This is why it's essential to carefully evaluate who you let into your life. Surround yourself with people who make you feel empowered, who challenge you to think bigger, who lift you up when you're down, and who remind you of the greatness within you. These relationships will fuel your happiness and keep you on the path to success. Giving is a powerful force that has the ability to transform not only the lives of others, but also your own. When you give, whether it's your time, energy, resources, or simply a smile, you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate act. The joy and fulfillment that come from giving are unmatched. It's not about expecting anything in return. It's about contributing to the well-being of others and making the world around you a better place. The beauty of giving is that it doesn't just improve someone else's life, it enriches your own in ways you may not even realize at first. When you give freely and selflessly, you break free from the limitations of self-focus and open yourself up to a broader perspective. You realize that happiness isn't solely about receiving or accumulating, it's about sharing what you have, whether it's offering help to a colleague, supporting a friend in need, or simply being there for someone who's struggling. These small acts of generosity create connections that make life more meaningful. Giving creates bonds that go beyond superficial interactions. It fosters a sense of community, belonging, and shared purpose. Moreover, the act of giving boosts your own sense of self-worth. It reminds you that you have something valuable to offer and that you are part of a greater whole. When you give, you affirm that you matter, that your actions have an impact, and that you contribute to the happiness of others. This, in turn, increases your own happiness. There's a deep sense of fulfillment that comes with knowing that you've made a positive difference in someone else's life. No matter how small the gesture may seem, giving doesn't only change others, it transforms you, bringing joy and contentment into your life in ways you couldn't have imagined. Taking control of your state is the most fundamental way to create lasting happiness, and yet it's one of the most overlooked aspects of our well-being. Many people walk through life as if their emotions are dictated by the circumstances around them. When things are going well, they feel happy, and when things are challenging, they feel down. But this approach leaves you the key to happiness is the realization that you are in control of your emotions no matter what's going on around you. The first step in taking control of your state is understanding the connection between your physiology and your emotions. Your body is constantly sending signals to your brain about how you're feeling, and in turn, your brain influences how you react emotionally. This is why, when you're slouched with your head down, your energy feels drained. But when you stand tall, shoulders back, and take deep, purposeful breaths, your body sends a signal to your brain that says, I'm in control, and your mood lifts. By simply adjusting your body posture, you can influence your emotional state. If you're feeling low or stressed, you don't have to wait for your circumstances to change. You can choose in that moment to change your state by consciously altering your body language. You might notice that when you take a power pose, standing strong and tall, it's much harder to feel weak or defeated. This physical act shifts your energy. Beyond your posture, you also have the ability to change your state through the focus of your thoughts. We often get caught up in what's wrong in our lives, what's missing, or what's causing us stress. It's natural to get caught in negative thinking patterns, but the truth is, whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, they become bigger. If you focus on gratitude and what's going right or on what you can control, you begin to shift your internal state toward one of empowerment and positivity. Your thoughts are incredibly powerful, and they have a direct impact on how you feel. If you constantly think about everything that's not going well, you will feel stuck and disempowered. But if you choose to direct your thoughts toward what you appreciate, what excites you, or even just the simple pleasures in life, your energy and mood will shift. Gratitude is an incredibly effective tool in the practice of intentionally seeking out and focusing on the positive, no matter how small, helps to retrain your mind. When you make a habit of it, your brain begins to naturally default to seeing the good rather than the bad. You also have the ability to change your state by managing your emotional triggers. Every person has certain things that, when they occur, immediately pull them into a negative state. Perhaps it's a specific situation, a person's comment, or a challenge at work. The trick is not to avoid these triggers, but to manage how you respond to them. When you can recognize when you're being triggered and take a conscious breath, pause and choose how to respond rather than react, you take back your power. You are no longer a slave to your circumstances. You are the master of your own emotional state. Lastly, when you take control of your state, you step into a place of resilience. Life will always have ups and downs, but the ability to choose how you react emotionally is a game changer. You realize that you don't need to wait for everything to be perfect to feel good. You can feel empowered, grounded, and positive regardless of what's happening outside of you. This is the foundation of true happiness, the power to create your own emotional experience in any situation.